Ken carefully chose fast thinking and parallel thinking as his abilities in the previous chapter, recognizing their potential to complement his eidetic memory. He is preparing to create a rudimentary system to revolutionize his approach to chakra and jutsu. Let's see how Ken's choices will shape his journey in this chapter. Chapter 10. Choices. He then continued with the selection. He came across one more interesting ability. Hyperphantasia. Hyperphantasia. 10 credits. This is a cool and unique ability, but it has limited direct impact in combat or overcoming challenges. However, its visualization capabilities can be very helpful for problem-solving and planning. He knew about this rare condition from his medical background. It was as rare as eidetic memory. If not rarer, it was a good ability for hypervisualization. Although it was not as great as other abilities he selected, it pairs well with others. Ken's eyes lit up as he read the description. Hyperphantasia, he murmured, his mind already racing with possibilities. This could be the key to unlocking a whole new level of problem-solving. He was already planning to make a rudimentary system, but this hypervisualization ability opened doors for more interesting possibilities. It's not just about seeing things in my mind, Ken mused aloud. It's about creating entire worlds, entire scenarios. I could run visual simulations, test theories, all within the confines of my own imagination. As he mulled over the choice, a memory from his past life surfaced, a scene from an Iron Man movie. He recalled how Tony Stark, with the help of JRVS, discovered a new element to replace the core of his arc reactor technology. The memory played vividly in Ken's mind, and he could almost see himself standing in Tony Stark's shoes, manipulating holographic projections with his mind alone. New ideas began being born in his head. The sheer possibilities of such a dangerous and ingenious combination of abilities. Fast thinking, parallel processing, and now hyperphantasia. Ken whispered, his voice tinged with awe. It's like having a supercomputer and a holographic projector all in one. The applications in jutsu creation alone could be revolutionary. Mr. Beginning and Mr. End observed Ken with newfound interest. They had seen countless individuals make their selections, but never had they witnessed someone approach the task with such calculated brilliance. This one's different, Mr. Beginning murmured to Mr. End, his voice barely audible. Mr. End nodded, a rare smile playing on his lips. Indeed, he's not just choosing abilities. He's crafting a system. It's intriguing. Ken proceeded to select his net abilities from the given choices. Now he was having difficulty finding abilities with good synergy with his earlier selection. Now he thought about practicality and survival in the new world. He must have some life-saving skills. He then remembered one such skill, which was practical and within the limits that were set for him. Minor healing, 10 credits. While not a show-stopping power, minor healing can be a lifesaver in certain situations. It adds a layer of survivability and can keep you alive. Even if it's a minor skill, such a life-saving skill will be handy in extreme situations. Even if it cannot compare to the level of the first Hokage, it would still be helpful in various situations. With only 25 credits left, he thought very hard about the next choices. He then came across 2 abilities that seemed ordinary, but were useful in information gathering and also assisted in learning. Improved eyesight, 10 sharpened vision is a nice bonus, but on its own, it's a fairly minor ability. However, it can be helpful for tasks requiring precision or spotting details others might miss. Peripheral Awareness, 8 the ability to sense subtle movements or changes in their environment beyond their normal field of vision and is great for detecting danger or hidden objects. He knew about the importance of information. Even in his old world, information was like a weapon, more so in the new world, which was going to be much more dangerous than the previous one. Information is power, Ken muttered, recalling countless instances from his past life where the right piece of data had changed everything. In a world of deception and hidden techniques, being able to see and sense more could be invaluable. He chuckled to himself, imagining the possibilities. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to spot a ninja trying to sneak up on me before they even realize I've noticed. He understood the fact that it would be useless in the event of a lack of information or the falsehood of information, even if his mind works like a supercomputer. Even a supercomputer needs facts and data to work upon. Without them, all that superior intellect would not help much. He quickly invested in this skill set and wondered what to choose next. As he made these selections, Ken couldn't help but feel a sense of synergy forming. Each ability seemed to complement the others, creating a web of skills that would enhance his overall capabilities. He scrolled multiple times, but could not think of any ability to choose from the list that he could add to his list now. As he lacked credits, his options were very limited. The combat ability he wanted, 8 gates, was not in the budget he was left with, and even if he learned the technique, he was unsure if he could open 8 gates without rigorous training. With a sigh, he made the hasty decision to spend his remaining credits on a skill he believed would enable him to pick up fighting skills more quickly. Muscle memory, Ken read aloud, his finger hovering over the selection. It's not a combat skill in itself, but it could be the foundation for learning combat skills quickly. In a world where I'll be starting from scratch, that could be crucial. He made this choice on the whim without knowing that it would save his life someday. As he made the final selection, a shiver ran down Ken's spine. It was as if some part of him, some instinct he couldn't explain, knew that this choice would prove pivotal in ways he couldn't yet imagine. He looked again at the choices he made before locking them. Fast thinking, 15 credits. The ability to process information rapidly is valuable in any situation. It allows for quick reactions and on-the-fly decision-making. Parallel thinking, 15 credits. This is a rarer and more impressive ability. Being able to analyze situations from multiple angles simultaneously gives you a significant tactical advantage. Hyperphantasia, 10 credits. This is a cool and unique ability, but it has limited direct impact in combat or overcoming challenges. However, its visualization capabilities can be very helpful for problem-solving and planning. Minor healing, 10 credits. Although not a powerful ability to steal the show, minor healing can save lives in certain circumstances. It can prolong your life and add an extra layer of survivability. Improved eyesight, 10 credits. Sharpened vision is a nice bonus, but on its own, it's a fairly minor ability. However, it can be helpful for tasks requiring precision or spotting details others might miss. Peripheral Awareness, 8 credits. This character can sense subtle movements or changes in their environment beyond their normal field of vision. Great for detecting danger or hidden objects. Muscle memory, 7 credits. Excellent muscle memory allows for quick mastery of physical skills. This can be helpful in combat or mastering complex maneuvers. He looked again at the list of abilities in his card and thought, this is it. Carefully navigating his options, Ken strategically picked abilities that not only aligned with his existing prowess, but also opened up new avenues for growth. With each choice, he envisioned how the amalgamation of skills would elevate his capabilities, forming a cohesive system within his mind. Drawing on his past experiences and knowledge, Ken curated a selection that balanced practicality with innovation, aiming for a blend of survival skills and strategic advantages. As he contemplated his choices, Ken couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement building within him. He wasn't just selecting abilities. He was laying the groundwork for a completely new approach to being a ninja. His scientific background, combined with these carefully chosen skills, could potentially bridge the gap between the mystical world of chakra and the analytical world of science. Delving deeper into the available choices, Ken's strategic acumen led him to opt for abilities that provided both immediate benefits and long-term potential. He picked abilities that strengthened his capacity for problem-solving, increased his speed at processing information, and improved his perception. Amidst this selection process, Ken remained mindful of the need for balance, ensuring each ability contributed meaningfully to his overall skill profile. With each addition to his repertoire, Ken envisioned a tapestry of interconnected talents that would empower him in the challenges to come. Despite budget constraints limiting his choices, Ken made calculated decisions, aware that even seemingly minor capabilities could hold hidden value in unforeseen circumstances. Finalizing his picks, Ken felt a sense of readiness and determination, signaling to Mr. Beginning and Mr. End that his selection process had reached its conclusion. He looked at Mr. Beginning, and Mr. End said, "Okay, I have finalized my choices." Mr. Beginning and Mr. End exchanged a glance, a mixture of amusement and intrigue playing across their ethereal features. Links to the other chapters are in description.